Hello, girls and boys. It's Rabbi Ferenczi. So excited to be back with you after Passover. Get your bim bam hands ready. We'll start with one of our favorite songs. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, chiri biri biri bim, bam bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, and Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Angels can go like this, or you might do your angels this way. The Shabbat angels are peeking through the window. Well, Abba lights the candles, Abba's daddy, and everyone's at home. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, and everyone's at home. Get your angels ready. The Shabbat angels are peeking through the window. Well, Ima, that's Mommy, says the Kiddush, and everyone's at home. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, and everyone's at home. Last angels. The Shabbat angels are peeking through the window. While Ima says Hamotzi, that's breaking the bread, and everyone's at home. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, and everyone's at home. This book is called Shimri's Big Idea, a story of ancient Jerusalem by Elke Weber and Inbal Gigi Busidan. No! You can't come to the fields with us. Plowing is a job for men. Shimri watched sadly as his father and brothers left the house. He was little, but he might have ideas for helping, he told Grandma Eliora. You might, she agreed. Big ideas come from small mouths, but there is a time for everything in this world. Right now, you need to look, listen, and learn. And you need to clear the breakfast table. As Shimri reached for a cup, it tipped over and water spilled out. Before the water could fall to the ground, Grandma Eliora put her hand at the edge of the table to turn its direction. Look, Shimri cried. If you block water, it goes where you want it to go. That's an interesting observation. He's doing a little bit of science. Grandma smiled, but Mother just shook her head. We'll need more water. Malka, would you go down to the spring and take Shimri too? Do I have to take him? Drawing water is a job for big girls. Malka lifted the water jug onto her strong shoulder. Shimri won't bother you. He's just going to look and listen. Isn't that right? Said Grandma, winking at him. These are pretty pictures. Shimri walked with Malka, and he tried not to talk too much. They walked and walked. It grew hotter and hotter. This is in the land of Israel where this is happening, so it's pretty hot sometimes. At the city walls, they went through a special covered passage until they reached the spring. I wish the water came inside the city walls, said Shimri. Silly boy, replied Malka sharply. How can you move a spring? Shimri just stayed quiet. On the way back, they passed a dark opening in a large rock. What's that? He wondered. A secret tunnel? He ran over to it. He poked his head inside. How far did it go? But Malka was tapping her foot. What are you doing, crawling around in the dirt? Come on, move those little legs of yours. When they came home, they found Mother and Grandma Eliora holding a freshly dried sheet. They held it out at opposite ends. They walked toward each other to fold it. Can I help? Said Shimri. No, this work is for grown women. Why don't you go and play? So Shimri went up on the roof. He stomped around, pretending to be an ox plowing a field. Look, you can see his shadow like an ox. That's a neat trick. He bent and stood still as if he were drawing water. Then he danced back and forth like he was holding sheets. Shimri, called his mother, what are you doing? The whole house is shaking. So Shimri came downstairs and took out the supper bowls. He didn't drop any of them. Grandma Eliora gave him a warm smile. Father brought news that night. The king wants to build a tunnel to bring the spring water inside the city walls. That way the water will be closer to us all. I'd like that, said Malka, rubbing her sore shoulder. Tomorrow, he's gathering his wisest men. They need to come up with a plan, Father said. Shimri thought about his day. He thought about how he watched and listened and learned. That's how science works, too. And it's not just for boys or for girls. That night, as Grandma tucked Shimri into bed, he whispered his idea to her, how the king would just make the water flow inside the city. But I'm just a little boy. Why would the king listen to me? King Chizkiyahu, that's Hezekiah in English, is a wise man. He knows that big ideas can come from small mouths, said Grandma. So early the next morning, while Mother and Grandma were cooking, Malka was on her way to the spring, and Father and the boys were busy in the fields. Shimri set off for the highest parts of the city and the king's palace. At the gates stood a tall, strong guard. Shimri cleared his throat. I'm here to advise the king on how to build a tunnel. You, said the guard, looking up and down. You seem a little young to be a tunnel expert. I am, said Shimri, but I have an idea, and big ideas can come from small mouths. So King Hezekiyahu and Queen Hepzibah were taking their morning stroll in the palace gardens. They stopped when they saw Shimri. The queen whispered something to the king, who nodded. Let him in. They walked to a spot where they could see all of Jerusalem. Yerushalayim in Hebrew. It's a beautiful view, isn't it? Said the queen. Shimri nodded. King Hezekiyahu smiled. Now tell us who you are. How you got to be an expert at tunnel building. Shimri took a deep breath. My name is Shimri, son of Azariah. I have been watching my family doing their work, watching them and learning. Everyone knows that you can make water go where you want by blocking its path, right? That's true, said the queen. Shimri wondered if she'd ever kept water from spilling off the table. He went on, yesterday when I went to the spring with my sister to draw water, I noticed a large crack in the rock. Yeah, I used to play there when I was a boy, said the king. His smile had a faraway look. Well, Shimri went on, surely it wouldn't be difficult to dig a tunnel there. You could break the crack open wider and carve a tunnel out of the rock under the city walls. Then water would flow through the tunnel for everyone. King Chizkiyahu rubbed his chin. Sounds like a good idea, but won't it take a very long time to dig a tunnel that long? Shimri nodded wisely, remembering his mother and grandmother folding a sheet together. You'll need 2 teams of workers. One will dig from the north and the other from the south, and they could meet in the middle. But they'll be working underground in the dirt. How will the 2 groups meet each other? Oh, for that you need a lot of noise. A lot of noise? Asked the queen. Yeah, when a child jumps along the roof of a house, people inside hear the noise. The tunnel diggers will hear the noise above them, and they'll follow the sound. That's how they meet in the middle. King leaned back in his chair. Well, I'm beginning to think this idea could work. And it did. The tunnel was dug, water flowed through it, and the people of Jerusalem, Yerushalayim, could draw water without leaving the city. Everyone learned that big ideas can come from small mouths. We already knew that, didn't we, Shimri? Said Eliyahu. Give Grandma Eliora. Okay. Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound with music spinning round and round. Friday night when the sun goes down. Light the candles, la la la, light the candles for Shabbat. Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound with music spinning round and round. Friday night when the sun goes down. Drink the Kiddush, yalla, drink the Kiddush, drink the Kiddush for Shabbat. Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound with music spinning round and round. Friday night when the sun goes down. Braid the challah, braid the challah, braid the challah for Shabbat. Whoa! Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound with music spinning round and round. Friday night when the sun goes down. a little tip for the parents out there. If you want to learn how to sing that song, you just watch the South Park theme song because they sound very similar. That's just for the parents. I don't think the kids will appreciate that tip. So this week in the Torah, boys and girls, there are rules about all the things we can eat and all the things we shouldn't eat. Do you have rules in your family about what's healthy to eat, like fruits and vegetables, and what's not so good to eat, like wrapped up packages of potato chips and crackers? Do you try to eat an even amount of meat, or maybe your family is vegetarian? Do you try to mix it up with breads and cereal, healthy foods like salad and other things? Do you try to get outside and get fresh air? All of that's about keeping healthy, and that's one of the things the Torah tells us about this week. It's so fascinating. I think there's someone at the door. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at the door, and she wants to spend Shabbat with me. Oh, first we light the candles, then we drink the wine, glug, 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 and dinosaurs eat fast. And then we eat the challah, blah, 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 kind of like Cookie Monster, and have a real good time. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and she wants to spend Shabbat with me and you and us. Okay. Lehitraot, Shalom chaverim, Shalom chaverim, Shalom, Shalom. Lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, goodbye. Till we meet again. Till we meet again. Goodbye, goodbye. Shabbat Shalom. Have a wonderful weekend, boys and girls. I sure miss you, and give you big hugs. Give each other sweet hugs when you can. Shabbat Shalom. Bye.